Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Guiding Light. So as you can see in these figures, right, we are going to learn about matter. Anything that has mass and occupies space is called matter. We all know that there are three states of matter: solid, liquid and gas. Now these are differentiated on the basis of their properties, or you can say the qualities of the substance. Now, how are these properties defined? See, we see the arrangement of molecules. You can see the arrangement of molecules. These are molecules, okay? Now here we can see the molecules are tightly arranged. Here little loose and there very much spread. So as they are tightly arranged, they have a very strong force of attraction towards each other, and these are known as solid. Okay, now here the force of attraction is little weak, and that is why they are known as liquids. Here there is very weak a force of attraction. They roam here and there, so they are known as gas. Okay, now for example of solids, we can say, like we have dough. Okay, we make chapatis, we make them into interesting shapes, right? We have pencil, book, chair, marbles. These are all examples of solid. Liquid, as we all know, famous water, lemonade, juices, milk, these are all fluids. And gas, oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, these are the examples of gases. So based on the properties, the matter is classified into three states of matter, right? Now some solids on applying force can be bent or broken, okay, and they can be molded into different shapes. For example, I told you about dough, right? Now as I told you, solids can change their shape. For example, this is clay, this is solid. If I apply force, I can easily change its shape. Okay, see, I can roll it, I can make it into a ball, right? So this is one of the properties of solids. So on applying force, solids can be bent, broken, or they can change their shape, or they have usually a fixed shape, and they are mostly hard. Okay, and there are some soft solids also, like this is a soft solid, that is clay. Okay, now if we talk about liquids, okay, now this is a plastic glass and this is a paper glass. Okay, if we add some liquid, this is liquid water. If we add the liquid here, what will happen? And if we add liquid here in a paper glass as well as a plastic glass, now you can see there is water in this, right? And the water is here also. It attains the shape in which it is poured. Okay, now the liquid is poured in this plastic glass, it will attain the shape of the container, and if the liquid is poured in the paper glass, it will attain the shape of this paper container. Okay, so this is one of the properties, and it flows from one place to another, flowing, right? Can you see? It flows from upward to downward direction. So this is the property of liquid. As you can see here, I've just performed a small experiment in which it will show you the gases, right? See, this is the gas, and what happens, it is filled. Gas does not occupy the shape of the container, it evenly spreads all over the space in the container, and they have no fixed shape. They occupy all the available space in the container. Air is actually a mixture of gases like oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxides, and fluids include both liquids and gases, right? Now we will see the state of change in liquids. This is ice, this is natural state of liquid water, and this is cooled water. Now ice is solid. When it is heated or is given temperature, it starts melting. So it is from solid to liquid. So when liquid is heated, it turns into vapors, and this process is called evaporation. And when a gas is cooled down or its temperature is reduced, it becomes liquid. This process is called as condensation. So you can see the water vapor droplets. It will then cool and it forms drops of water, that is liquid state. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel.